The real story behind the Benin Bronzes, and why the world tried to hide it. What if I told you that centuries ago, an African kingdom was creating metalwork so stunning, so incredibly advanced, that when Europeans first saw it, they simply couldn't believe Africans were capable of making it? This is the story of the Kingdom of Benin and its legendary bronzes. These aren't just beautiful objects or simple decorations. Think of them as a library cast in metal, a living history book. Each piece tells a story, documenting the lives of powerful kings, orobas, epic battles, rich cultural ceremonies, and even the intricate details of court life. They are royal records, capturing moments in time with a level of artistry that was truly ahead of its time. The artists of Benin had mastered a sophisticated casting technique called the lost wax method, creating sculptures with a detail and finesse that many European artisans of the same period could only dream of. Look closely at the figures. You can see the patterns on their clothing, the symbolic regalia they wear, and the powerful expressions on their faces. These bronzes depicted kings in full ceremonial dress, queen mothers with elaborate hairstyles, warriors ready for battle, and even European traders who had made their way to the kingdom. This was a society that was confident, powerful, and deeply connected to its history and its art. They were not just artists, they were historians, metallurgists, and storytellers, all in one. So, if this art was so brilliant, why isn't it more widely known and celebrated in its homeland? This is where the story takes a dark turn. In 1897, the British Empire launched a brutal military campaign against the Kingdom of Benin. Known as the Punitive Expedition, the city was burned, its power was broken, and its treasures were plundered. Thousands of these priceless bronze and ivory artworks, the kingdom's entire historical archive, were stolen. They were packed into crates and shipped off to London. From there, they were sold and scattered across the globe to pay for the expedition. Today, you'll find the Benin Bronzes in some of the world's most famous museums: the British Museum in London, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, and various institutions across Germany, France, and beyond. For over a century, these pieces have been displayed as trophies of a colonial conquest, their origins often downplayed or misrepresented. The narrative was controlled, suggesting that this was the art of a primitive people, completely ignoring the fact that their creation demonstrated a level of scientific and artistic sophistication that had rivaled any civilization on Earth at the time. This is why the world tried to hide the true story. Acknowledging the brilliance of the Benin Kingdom would have meant acknowledging the immense cultural loss and the injustice of the colonial raid. It would have meant recognizing that a powerful, advanced African civilization was systematically dismantled. The bronzes were evidence of a history that contradicted the colonial narrative of European superiority. But the story doesn't end there. In recent years, there has been a powerful and growing movement demanding the return of these stolen artifacts. Nigeria has been leading the charge, arguing that these pieces are not just art, but a vital part of its cultural identity and history. They belong in Benin, where their stories can be told by the descendants of the people who created them. Some museums have started to listen. Germany has pledged to return a significant number of its bronzes. A few museums in the US and the UK have also returned pieces, but the vast majority still remain scattered in foreign lands. The debate is ongoing and complex. But one thing is clear: the Benin Bronzes are a testament to human genius. They are proof of a powerful African kingdom with artists who were masters of their craft. The real story isn't that Benin was behind. The real story is that Benin was brilliant. And these bronzes are the undeniable evidence. They are a symbol not just of what was lost, but of a legacy that refuses to be forgotten. The fight for their return is a fight for history itself, to correct a century-old wrong and restore a nation's soul. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as powerful as I did, please like this video, subscribe to the channel for more hidden histories, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think should happen to the Benin Bronzes? Let's talk about it. See you next time.